This way! This way!
What on earth are you talking about, Dunyasha? Try and calm down.
Oh, you don't understand, miss. Look here. Here, this cart.
You know we're taking the wounded with us. The Count is a good man.
Look, miss. Look at him.
Oh, my God. Prince Andre.
They say he's dying, miss.
Oh, Natasha.
War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. Dramatized by Marcy Kahan and Mike Walker. Episode 9. At the Gates of Moscow.
The irresistible tide of history flows over all of us. We must submit ourselves to destiny, whether we wish it or no. And only then, as men or as nations, may we hope but never demand salvation. Napoleon has grasped the prize, Moscow, and found that it means nothing. My forces wait beyond the city. Wait for time, wait for the tide to turn. Wait for winter.
So, my dear Prince Vasily, you have nothing better to do than to spend an evening with a poor invalid.
As always, chère amie.
Oh.
No, my dear friend. You are my comfort in my hour of great trial.
For our poor country, and for you, Prince, your poor Hélène.
She was at the end, she was so brave.
It was angina, they say?
The treatment, the doctor was a fool. He allowed her to dose herself, and she, generous soul, poor child. Hélène and Anatole, both of them, both my children, lost so young.
Ah, these times and these horrors have left none of us untouched.
So true. And what is there to look forward to with no children to live after us? All my life, my dear Anna, I have worked, I have planned for them, and now they're not. I'm sorry. I'm a bad guest. I'm not fit for society.
But you will call again soon. Now Moscow has fallen to that tyrant. We must all stand together, so Russia will go on.
A taken city, a taken woman. They're so alike. But where are the boyars, the nobles? They must bend the knee before me. These things must be done correctly. I know what I shall say to them. I shall win their hearts. I shall shower favors on their charitable institutions, the hospitals, the orphanages. I shall inscribe upon them, this establishment is dedicated to my dear mother. Or no, each will simply be the house of my mother. But where are they? I will not be made to look a fool. I will wait no longer. Berthier, the army will advance and secure the city.
Is there anyone there? Let me in! I was asked to come!
There! The Antichrist! Well, there's no room for you here, my friend!
Will you let me in?
Listen, my friend, we don't want to...
Isn't
Count Bizarre? You used to visit us when the master was alive.
Joseph Mazdev was my sponsor when I became a mason. I had a letter from his widow.
Of course, Your Excellency. You're going to sort his books and papers.
Yes.
The mistress told me, but with all the fighting and... the late master's brother, Makar Alexeyevich. Very clever man once, but as Your Excellency can see... Oh, but what am I doing? Come in, sir. Come in. The late master's study, Excellency.
I've been here many times to listen to his wisdom. But Gerasim, don't tell anyone who I am. Don't even tell anyone that I'm here.
They say the French are coming any time.
Now, one more thing.
Excellency?
I want you to buy me a pistol. Can you do that?
Why would you...
Can you?
Certainly.
Then do it.
May God preserve us. It is all in his hands now, my dear. We have done the best that human beings can in such days. Oh, what will become of us? What now? Wait here, my love. I'll see what it is.
Aurelia, wait!
Mama!
What is it now?
Mama, Prince Andrei is here.
Here?
He's wounded. They say he's dying. He's with us now.
Natasha!
She doesn't know yet.
Where is he?
Near the front of the column, in the cart there.
Oh, the ways of the Lord are past understanding. Sonia! Sonia!
They cleared the way here. When are we going to start? Mama, what's the matter?
Nothing.
We should go back to our places. I can see Papa. He's coming back. What is it? It's nothing. Is it something bad for me? Sonia? Mama, is it?
No.
Natasha, we're moving. Come on, we must get back to the wagon. Come on!
What does it all mean? The ancient Scottish rite? Does it matter now he is coming? No. He's here. Bonaparte. The beast. And I... Le Rus Betsuhov. She said...
Are you staying in Moscow? If I were a man, I'd stay too. How splendid!
Yes, it really might be splendid to stay in Moscow and do what fate has destined me for. Napoleon, Betsuhov the Russian. 666. A pistol in the hand of a determined man can change history. Oh, he might die for it, but if the Antichrist were to be slain... Yes, I might be the man.
Excellency, the French, there's a French officer outside.
I say, I won't surrender.
Is it loaded, Excellency?
Makar Alexeyevich, you must put the gun down, please. Put the gun down.
Oh, to arms.
Good morning to you. Are you merchants, perhaps? You?
Me? No.
You will never take me alive. I'll destroy you all.
No, watch out. Hold him, Gerasim. Are you hurt? You're not wounded, are you?
I think not. A lucky escape. But who is this man, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's mad. He didn't know what he was doing.
Let me see. You, brigand. You will pay for this. We French may be merciful after victory, but we do not pardon terrorists.
He didn't know. Look, his mind is wandering. He's like a child.
Very well. Since you, sir, saved my life, we shall forget it. You are French?
I'm Russian.
You speak like a Frenchman. You act with the panache of a Frenchman, therefore you are French.
Should I take him away, sir?
Yes, keep him quiet.
I don't like him. I want mine.
Well, sir, a Frenchman or a Russian? Prince Incognito?
No, I assure you
No peasant or merchant would wear a shirt like that, or have such a ring upon his finger. I owe my life to you. I offer you my friendship. Captain Rombel, 13th Hussars, Chevalier of the Legion of Honor. And you?
I cannot. My name.
Oh, please. You have your reasons. I respect them. Well, your Christian name?
Pierre.
Of course. What else? And now, it is getting late. I am famished. Monsieur Pierre, would you care to take dinner with me? As long as this house can provide such a thing.
Colonel Michaud reporting. I carry dispatches for the Tsar.
My dear fellow, His Majesty is seeing no one at this time, especially not when they bear, if you'll forgive me, so French a name.
I may be a foreigner, sir, but I am a Russian in heart and soul. I have news from His Serene Highness Prince Kutuzov.
Very well, Colonel. Wait here.
Your Majesty.
Have you brought me sad news, Colonel?
Very sad, sire. The abandonment of Moscow.
Without fighting? They've lost my city, my capital?
General Kutuzov begs me to report, sire, that it was impossible to fight before Moscow, that to do so would be to lose the army. He felt, no choice but to surrender the city.
Has the enemy entered the city?
Yes, sire. It is burning. Moscow is burning. I left her in flames.
Providence requires great sacrifices from us, Colonel. I am ready to submit myself to its will.
Your Majesty.
But tell me, Michaud, my army, forced to abandon Moscow without fighting, were they not discouraged?
Sire, may I speak frankly, as befits a real soldier?
Colonel, I demand frankness. Conceal nothing from me.
The whole army, from its chiefs to the lowest soldier, is in the greatest anxiety.
My Russians have lost heart.
In the greatest anxiety that your Majesty might be persuaded to make peace. They are burning for combat and the chance to prove their love for you by laying down their lives.
Colonel, you have set me at my ease. Go back to the army and tell them that when I have not a soldier left, I shall put myself at the head of the nobility and my good peasants, and so fight with every last resource of my empire. I would rather eat potatoes with the meanest Russian than sign the disgrace of my nation.
Sire, sire!
Napoleon and I can no longer reign together. I have learnt to know him, and he will no longer deceive me.
Your Majesty is at this moment signing the glory of the nation and the salvation of Europe.
A toast, my good friend, Monsieur Pierre. Let us be terrible in battle and gallant with the fair. That is what we French are, eh? Terrible and gallant.
Terrible and gallant.
But tell me, where have all your Muscovites gone? Have they all left? Are they frightened of us? What a strange idea.
Well, the city is still crowded.
Have you ever seen a beehive when the queen has left?
I don't think so.
Oh, it looks busy enough. There are bees flying here, there. It smells of honey. But only look closer, and you'll see there is no pattern, no life. It is dying. Well, this city, it seems busy enough, but... what an incredible ending.
Wouldn't the French leave Paris if the Russians entered it?
Paris? To fall? The very idea. Paris is the capital, the heart of our nation.
Ah, but Moscow is not the heart of Russia.
Then why do you think the Emperor has fought his way over 1,300 miles to grasp it?
The Emperor? Is he in Moscow now?
No. He is at an inn somewhere in the suburbs of the city. He will enter as conqueror tomorrow.
Your Excellency, sir, you better come and see this.
What does he say?
Come at once.
Come with me, Monsieur Pondo.
A fire?
A number of fires, I should think. To throw that much light. Half the Armad must have caught.
Well, it's not our men, I can assure you. The Emperor gave specific orders about looting and fire-raising. They will be punishable by death. It must be the people.
Burning their own homes? Surely not.
Should we pack and leave, sir?
No. It won't spread this way. The wind is against it. All the same, to see Moscow burning...
Monsieur Rombel, you see the comet up there?
Oh, it has been our guiding star, Monsieur Pierre, leading us to our...
Leading you to your what? When it appeared, they said it foretold all sorts of horrors, misfortunes.
Let us go inside. Let us eat, drink, and talk of pretty women.
You can see the glow lighting up the sky, even from this far away. Looks as if half the city's on fire. Oh, my Lord.
Is our house to be burnt?
It can't be. Oh, look. Look, Natasha, the whole sky is lit up. Look.
Oh, yes, Moscow.
You didn't see Natasha.
I did, I saw.
You're cold, my darling. Sonia, shut the door.
No, I'm all right, really.
Lie down. You should lie down.
I told you I'm all right, Mama.
We must try to get some sleep, Natasha. It's important that we rest.
Sonia, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
What are you hiding from me, you and Mama?
Nothing. There's nothing at all.
Sonia.
I can't.
Sonia.
Tell me, please. Can you smell the smoke from Moscow? No, nothing. Just hay and horses. When they told me, they all said, no, you cannot go to Andre. All that is over and finished. But I knew that I must see you. There was no question. No choice. It had to be. Even if there is pain, the worst pain in the world, I knew, without knowing why, that I must... Oh, Lord, I can't. No, I'm here, now he is here. I can't move. I don't want to see what he's like. That breathing. Is it his? It sounds so full of pain. It is pain. Will he even look like himself? What have I come back to? Is that him? So much pain.
This can't be death. I can feel grass, the earth. Was that me or Anatole Karak? Here. Of course, there is a happiness of which man cannot be deprived. It lies beyond the material. It is a happiness of the soul, of loving. And yet, can that be my shirt on the table? How strange. Because loving people, how many have I loved? And who have I loved and hated more than Natasha? She is not she, but her soul, as she really is. What did she feel through all those days? What did I, Andrei Nikolaevich Volkonsky, what did I do to that sweet soul? Oh, this damned delirium. If only I could clear my head, go and find her just once more. Just once more.
Andre? Andre?
Dreams.
Andre?
Dreams and visions.
Andre?
Of course.
Andre?
Oh. How wonderful.
Forgive me.
I love you.
Forgive me.
For what?
For what I have done.
I love you better. More than ever. Never. Never go.
Never. Never.
Good morning, sir. Shh. The French officer. Still asleep, sir. And the pistol? I threw it away, sir. After Makar Alexeyevich used it, I thought...
No, you were right. It's too big, anyway. A knife's better.
What are you saying, sir?
Nothing. It's all right. I must go out.
Surely, sir, better to stay inside.
No, I have to go. There's something I have to do. Why can't I keep my mouth shut? Rombel is a good enough fellow, but a couple of bottles and I'm telling him about my life with Helene. So cheap. I feel disgusted with myself. Again. Thought I might have slept late. How shameful that would have been. But surely he won't enter the city until noon, and then I can redeem everything. Well, it'll mean death, probably. But I will have done the right thing. If only I don't weaken. Suppose he looks at me into my eyes. Will I have the courage?
My baby! My little one burned to death! Oh, sir, you're a gentleman, I can see it. Help me, for God's sake!
Why, what is it?
The fire! It caught our house and we ran, me and the children and the maid. Only she wasn't with us.
Well, who wasn't?
Katie, my baby! My little Katie! She's in there, for God's sake!
Yes, I'll help you. Show me where, I'll do it.
Oh,
he's doing it! I thought I'd be saving Russia by striking down the tyrant. Instead, I'm saving a baby. Good Lord, what an ugly child. Vicious, too. And wet.
Come on, move! All civilians out of the area!
Leave me alone, he's got my baby!
Leave her alone, she wants her child!
What did you say? What are you doing here, eh? You're a soldier! What's your business? You don't look like a peasant!
Get your hands off that woman, damn you!
You get your hands off me!
I'm warning you!
No, I'm warning you!
I have nothing to say to you.
You'll have something to say to the Provost Marshal when he tries you for arson.
I am no arsonist!
He's got my baby!
What does she want?
Yeah. She's going to look after my little daughter, who I saved from the flames. God bless you.
Oh, you're the one who's going to need God's help. Now move!
God bless you, sir! And save you too!
Come on, I haven't all day.
You don't understand.
Listen, I understand perfectly well. You're facing French justice.
Oi! He's completely innocent!
Major Rostov.
Princess Maria.
How good to see you. I didn't know that...
Buying horses for the regiment. Away from the front line for a few days.
My aunt will be here presently. They're bringing the tea. Major, will you join us?
Princess, there is nothing I would rather do at this moment. Except perhaps drive Bonaparte out of Russia.
Oh, let us pray that it comes about soon.
No, it will, don't worry. Neither his luck nor his supply lines can hold out once winter comes.
We have given up so much. All of us.
You have no news of your brother?
Only that he is wounded. A shell splinter.
You've been reading the Gazette?
There has been nothing.
Oh, that's a good sign. If he were not, living, it would have been mentioned since he's a colonel. And often splinter wounds are slight, so let us pray for the best.
Yes, we must pray, Major Rostov.
She is such a wonderful woman. Why am I not free? Why was I in such a hurry with Sonia? I mean, I can see how it'll be with Sonia if we were married. Well, she'd be fun, it'd be plain sailing, we'd know each other back to front, but Maria... I don't know her. Not a thing, really, I just love her. What do I want? Sonia? If I do marry her, it'll be muddles and financial problems and I don't love Sonia. Not in the right way. Could I pray like Maria prays with her whole soul? No, it'd be wrong. Oh, damn. Why is it all so complicated when all I want to do is love Maria?
Lavrushka, bring me a bottle, there's a good fellow.
Wine, sir? Not one, sir. But, these have come, sir. Pay.
No, I don't want to see any of that stuff. Take it away and bring me some wine. I need a drink.
Well, as you say, sir, well, I'll just leave them here while I go.
From the governor to the devil with a governor. The regiment, we'll do that later. A letter. Sonia. Oh, Sonia.
My dearest Nikolai, I don't know how to write these words. Everything is so different. The future. What will happen to us all? It's in God's hands. Everything Papa has in Moscow will have been lost by now. Looters or the French will have destroyed all that we once held so dear. I am writing from the monastery at Troitsa, where we have come to rest in our flight. The abbot has given us some rooms. Nikolai, I have talked with Mama. With your mother.
Sonia, I have asked you often to think of others before yourself, and yet you persist in your selfish attitude.
Mama, please. I have always held you and dear Papa in the highest that...
Oh, yes. You have always appeared to be grateful, but now things have changed so much. We have lost everything we had in the world through the Count's generosity, through this dreadful war.
What are you saying? What are you asking?
I am begging you to save those who saved you, to give a future to a family who took you in and gave you their love and affection. I am asking you to give everything to those who have given everything to you.
How can I?
Break off your engagement to Nikolai. He will never do it, so you must take it upon yourself, this supreme sacrifice.
But my heart, everything I ever...
Only think! Nikolai has met the woman who can save our family, Maria Bolkonsky. If he marries her, then all our debts will melt away like snow in spring.
Mama, I would do anything for you. You know there is nothing I would not sacrifice for all of you, but
I shall not be at peace until you promise me this. No. Think. Remember.
Sacrifice? Oh, yes. They gave me everything, and then they want to take away the one thing that means everything to me. I was like their own child. No, never that. Did Natasha have to sacrifice anything? Did Pietro? Did Nikolai? I love you, Nikki. I love you. Why should I give you up? Oh, Natasha says she loves me, but somehow it's never her who has to give anything up. Somehow it's always dear, good, loving Sonia who makes the sacrifice. And they were all so nice. No, I will not give him up. I will not.
Miss Sonia!
Dunyasha?
Miss Sonia, I was looking for you everywhere.
What is it?
Miss Natasha wants you to find some clean sheets for the prince.
Oh,
She said you'd find something, miss.
How is he?
Our intended? He seems a lot better to me. I mean, I wouldn't know to be sure,
Oh,
but...
tell her I'll do what I can.
Very well, miss.
If only he lives. Natasha still loves him and she will have what she wants. And if they are married, then Nikolai cannot marry his sister. He will be mine. I will be his. Everything will be as it was meant to be from our childhood. And all the words in the world will not change that truth. Not one jot of it.
Shall I pour it, sir?
No, go on. Get your supper.
It's not noon yet, sir.
Get out!
And so, dear Nikolai, it would be too painful for me to think I was the cause of sorrow or discord in a family that has been so good to me. My love has no aim but the happiness of those I love. Nikolai, I beg you to consider yourself free. And remember always that no one loves you more than does your Sonia.
Oh, dear girl. What a fine and wonderful girl. But I must go to Maria and tell her that her brother is alive. That he is being nursed by two of the most devoted and caring girls in the whole world. And how fine it is that I should take her this news.
Lavrushka! Lavrushka! What is it now? Yes, sir.
My horse, saddle her at once. And clean my boots.
Yeah.
And brush my cloak. Hurry, man!
Sir.
Closer. Closer.
I want to protest.
Silence. I know this man.
You cannot know me, sir.
General Davout, and I know you.
I've never seen you before, General.
He's a Russian spy. Note that down, will you?
No, sir. No, General. You can't know me. I'm a militia officer, and that's to say, I've never left the city. Moscow.
Your name?
Betsuhov.
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 What proof have you?
What, my name
that
is...
you're not lying?
General, please. He's so cold, so uncaring.
Step closer, let me see you.
And yet, if we look at each other, then we can see that both of us are just human beings. That we might have met in Paris, that we might have been friends.
How can you prove to me that you are telling the truth?
I would not lie.
The city is burning. We did not start the fires. Why would we come 1,300 miles to make a bonfire? It is you, your people, who have been burning the land as you retreat. So why would you not burn the city as you retreat?
I'm sure no Russian would burn...
Who are you?
I told you, General, my name is Betsuhov. If you can find Captain Rombel of the 13th Hussars, he will vouch for me.
I look at you, Betsuhov, and I know that you are not what you say you are.
I can assure you, Captain Rombel...
Silence. You were found near a fire.
I was...
When you were questioned, you attacked a member of the occupying forces.
There was a woman, a child...
It does not look very good for you, Betsuhov.
General...
You can take him away.
Sir.
General, please...
Is she there? Yes. Sitting. Knitting. That's because I told her there's nothing so soothing as the sound of needles. She is so lovely in the lamplight. So... Can fate have brought us back together only to let me die? No. Surely not. No, it can't be.
You're not asleep.
No. I've been looking at you a long time. I felt you come in. No one else gives me that feeling of tranquility, that light. I want to weep for joy. Natasha, I love you too much, more than anything in the world.
Why too much?
Why too much? What do you think? What do you feel in your soul? Shall I live? What do you say?
I am sure of it.
How good it would be.
You must sleep now. Sleep.
Yes. Natasha. Love. What is love? Love hinders death. Don't you see that? Death. What has love to do with that? Love is life. The air, the sky, friends, memories, family, glory. Remember glory, public service? No. Love is everything. Death is only... Death is the fear that waits beyond the door. But the door is locked. But death is strong. Listen to it. It must stay out. I will not allow it. I will not. You think you can stop it now? No. Death is through. I died and woke up. Death. It will not be denied. And it will not go away now. That door has been opened. And something has come through.
All right, how'd you get now? Out? No!
What now then, sir?
I don't know.
2 stakes, a bloody great hole in the ground. Even a gentleman ought to know what that means.
What's he saying, sir?
In pairs! March!
What am I doing here? Here in a field with a crowd, with soldiers and stakes.
Sir, how do you want this lot?
How, Corporal?
You want them done in pairs or one at a time?
How many have we got?
30, sir.
Do them in pairs. Quicker. I like the look of that sky. Looks like snow to me.
Pairs it is, sir.
Who did this to me? That General Davout? We looked at each other. We were just 2 men. Another moment and surely he would have realized I'm another human being. Why would he want to kill me? Pierre. End all my hopes and thoughts. No, he couldn't do that. It's just a system, that's all. Something making it happen. A system of some sort is going to deprive me of life. Of everything.
Prisoners! Halt!
Form up in line. Corporal, get them in some sort of order. We haven't all day.
Get in line!
Oh.
Get in line!
God help us now.
Prisoners! You have been found guilty of the crime of incendiarism. According to the laws and statutes of military law in territories under the occupation of imperial forces, the penalty is death administered by firing squad.
What are they going to do to us, sir?
I don't know, lad.
Right, first 2.
For the love of God, I'm innocent. I never did anything. They told me what to do.
Sharpshooters, front rank, forward.
They can't do it to us. They can't do it to us. Tell them they can't.
There's nothing.
You've got education, sir.
they'd listen to you. Oh, please, for the love of God.
Front rank, cock your muskets.
Oh, Christ, I can't look.
Raise your muskets. Aim.
Shut your eyes, boy.
Fire!
Hold on to me. You'll be all right.
Sir?
Cut them down. Carry on, Corporal. Sharpshooters of the 8th. Second rank, 2 steps forward.
Right. Come on, lad.
Of course.
No, not you, just him.
No, you can't.
No, please, I haven't. It's not fair.
I don't understand. He's only a child.
Please, sir, don't let them.
Come on, let's get this done.
Sir,
as a sign of the Emperor's great mercy,
tell them,
the rest of you, guilty as you are reprieved. Watch well now, and see what happens to those who chose to commit terrorism against the lawful authority of France.
No, please! Oh, for the love of God! Please, I don't want to die! Help me!
He knows now. There's no point in screaming. Just like an animal, standing there trying to look at everything before the hood goes on. To look. To see. He leans against the post.
Cock your muskets!
As if he's trying to get comfortable.
Raise your muskets!
There's blood on the post. Splashes.
Fire!
There. And there. And there. The flames stab out from the barrels, and he falls silently against the ropes. I can hear my heart pumping blood. Pumping. Their faces. They're doing something shameful, and they know it. And the captain who was worried about the snow, and the corporal, and all the rest, they want him cut down and put in the ground as fast as they can to hide the evidence of the crime.
Princess. Now, I have known you for such a long time.
I too, Countess. How is he?
The doctor says... but no one knows.
Can I see him?
Oh, of course, but first you must come in.
Yes, thank you.
Your companion and the prince's son, there will be room here, of course, for all of you. You must all stay.
Oh, you are very kind. Countess, now, if I may...
This is my niece, Sonia.
I'm glad to meet you.
And I to meet you, Princess.
Please, where is my brother?
Downstairs. Natasha is with him. We have sent for her. Princess, you must be tired. Let me pour you some tea.
What are they thinking? How can they offer me tea? None of them understand. None of them feel as I do. They're just like Natasha, who I liked so little when we met, who caused Andre so much.
Princess, your tea. Sonia, what is it? Princess Maria. Oh, Maria, you have come to us at last.
Natasha. Come to him. Come now, at once.
I wish I knew. I wish I could be sure. I can't seem to find the nub of it, the point of the sword. Kutuzov has retreated before our advance. Then, here in Moscow, we stop. And he has saved his army and taken it to the one place where I am vulnerable. And Moscow is ashes, only ashes. Borodino wounded us terribly, and Kutuzov, that old fox, can strike again at our wound.
Your marshals are waiting, sire. Shall I ask them to come in?
Yes. Yes, Lieutenant Rapp. Ask them to come in.
He's been like this for a while now. 2 days ago something happened to him. It's as if he's only thinking of... Oh, Maria, he's too good to live.
How can I bear this? Oh, Lord, give me the courage not to weep. Give me the strength to help, to be a support. How strange he seems, lying there stroking his moustache, just looking so cold, so stern, as if I am to blame somehow for being alive and thinking of the living, whilst all his thoughts are turned to death. Andre.
How are you, Maria? How did you manage to get here?
So cold, so calm.
Did you bring Nicholas?
How are you now?
That, my dear, you must ask the doctor. Thank you for coming.
Let me hold your hand, Andre.
You see how strangely fate has brought us together. She, Natasha, looks after me all the time now.
Maria came by way of Ryazan.
Really?
They told her Moscow had been burnt down and that...
Yes, they say it's been burnt. It's a great pity. So, you've met Nikolai Rostov, Maria. He wrote to us that he'd taken a great liking for you. If you liked him too, it would be a good idea for you to get married.
Why talk about me, Andre?
Is my son here?
He will be. Soon.
I should see him. Yes, look at him. Maria, you know, in the Gospel...
Andre!
Maria, there must be no crying. Do you understand? No, they can't understand. The fowls of the air sow not, neither do they reap, and yet the Father feeds them. No, they would not understand. They could not understand. But I have other business now. My business is with death. It's been there all my life, just beyond the corner of my eye, and now it is coming. It is coming.
Sir, a dispatch.
Oh, another from His Majesty the Tsar, criticizing me for not taking the offensive.
No, sir. It's from him, sir.
Him?
Napoleon, sir. He's written to you.
Him? Oh, very well, read it.
Me, sir?
Go on.
Monsieur le Prince Kutuzov.
Monsieur le Prince Kutuzov, I am sending one of my adjutant generals to discuss several interesting questions with you. Please credit what he says, especially when he expresses my regard for you. I pray God may keep you in his precious and holy protection.
It's signed, Napoleon. What does it mean, sir?
It means absolutely nothing. He writes the first thing that comes into his head, and then assumes that because he thinks it, then it must mean something.
Nothing at all?
It is, however, very significant.
Sir?
It shows that he's begun to realize that it's over.
The war?
He is going to retreat.
He must realize that you've outflanked him. Some of the younger staff officers Well, sir, we've been so impressed by your tactical thinking. Pulling back and slipping to one side with the whole army to threaten his flank.
Do you know why the army is here? It flowed here like water following a channel. There are provisions here, forage. The army was never going to do anything else.
Ah, but it was your
I
planning.
did nothing. I merely let things happen. Is this Adjutant General of Napoleon still here?
Yes, sir. Shall I ask him to come in?
I have nothing to say to him. Napoleon wants a treaty so he can extricate his Grande Armée from the mess it's in. Tell this Adjutant General, I should be cursed by posterity if I were party to any kind of settlement. Such is the spirit of my nation. Tell him that. And then let us pray.
For glory, for victory, sir.
For enough common sense to let General Winter do our fighting, and the French to do the dying.
Yes, sir.
But I fear it will not be so.
I was dead. Now, I was going to die. And now, I'm alive. God, someone needs a bath. We all need a bath.
Hello there, sir. Looks like you've seen a lot of troubles.
Me?
Oh, well, don't fret over it. Suffer for an hour, live for an age. Here, we get on as best we can. There's good and bad. Here we are. We had soup for dinner, and the spuds are grand.
But they're yours.
Go on, mister. Eat. That's why God gave you an appetite.
Thank you. How strange. A couple of potatoes are now a luxury. It's the most delicious meal I've ever eaten.
So, you're feeling a bit better now?
Oh, I'm all right, but those poor fellows. Why did they have to shoot them? The last one, I talked to him.
Yes, it was a sin, what they did.
Have you been here long?
Took me out of hospital last week.
You were a soldier?
That's right. 20 of us there. They just carted us off to prison.
You must feel angry.
Well, how can you help it? The name's Karataev.
Oh, Pierre.
Well, Mr. Pierre, the way I see it, we make all sorts of plans, but if that isn't how God wants it, then... Phew.
All my plans came to nothing, Karataev.
Hey, you got a wife? Little ones?
A wife? Yeah. Children.
You're a young fella. You've all the time in the world.
It's all the same now.
Somebody's misfortune is often enough someone else's luck. Take me. Back in the village, we got caught stealing wood from the local plantation. I was tried, flogged and sentenced to serve as a soldier. Only, if I hadn't gone, my brother could have been sent.
Brother?
Yeah, but he had 5 kids and I had none. Luck's like a net. Pull it under water and it seems full. Pull it out and it's empty. Now, you must be tired.
I suppose I must be.
Let's get some sleep.
I've lost everything. Everything I wanted to do has gone wrong or turned out differently, and I ought to be destroyed, only somehow I'm not. I'm not.
Go to sleep, Mr. Pierre, eh? Lay down like a stone and raise up like a loaf.
Lay down like a stone. Raise up like a loaf.
Well, it isn't so difficult after all. Communion, yes, they gave it to me. I confessed to what? Those things that are expected of one.
Andre, it's Nikolai. It's your son.
Andre?
Yes, they want me to kiss my son. Say farewell. Remember, Elise, my father. Remember what? No. It doesn't really matter. It's something that must be done, that's it. No great thing at all.
Is it over? Where has he gone? Where is he now?
In episode 9 of War and Peace, dramatised by Mike Walker, Simon Russell Beale played Pierre Betsukhov, Emily Mortimer, Natasha Rostov, Jonathan Firth, Nikolai Rostov, and Gerard Murphy, Andrei Bolkonsky. Daniel Evans was Pietia Rostov, Abigail McKern, Maria Bolkonsky, Sean Baker, Count Rostov, Nicola Paget, Countess Rostov, and Alison Pettit, Sonia. Napoleon was played by John Rowe. Captain Rombell, Gerard McDermott, Bilibin, David Bannerman, Karatayev, Harry Taub, the Tsar, Chris Wright, Dunyasha, Gilly Mears, Boris Dubretskoy, David Brooks. Janet Moore was Anna Shearer, Hugh Dixon, Prince Vasily, and Robert Harper was the young prisoner. Other parts were played by Tracy Ann Oberman, Antonia Fuebu, Ewan Meredith, and Stephen Thorne. The narrator, General Kutuzov, was played by Leo McKern. The music was by Neil Brand. Technical presentation was by Tim Sturgeon and Rebecca Kirby, and the production assistant was Fenella Kapadia. The director was Janet Whittaker.